Whoa, okay, wow, man. There's number 3, you can definitely see that. Can't wait to get this thing running and go tear up some gravel roads. Now, cylinder 4 is the one with the misfire, and it's the one that just doesn't even look like it's burning oil, which this can actually be kind of deceptive if you look at how dark that looks. And I don't think it's showing up very well on the camera right now. But it's all black around the right there where the tip of the spark is. It's supposed to be white, and it's like soot black almost. So that's not a good sign. All right. Sockets, ratchets, and extensions back. Let's see here. Handy dandy camera. Now what I got here is a scope camera. Wonder if I can maybe double up on this. Yeah, this might work. Alright, let's try this. Let's see here. I don't know if you can tell on here or not. Let me try to move this closer. A camera on a camera here. I know this is about hillbilly. There we go. There seems to be a lot of oil around this spark plug seat. So I'm going to go on down into the cylinder here. That's the piston head. That little spot that you're looking at, it's like a little blotch of oil. Yes. Can't really see too much in there. I'm just looking for any major damage right now. Man, lots of oil. I'm wondering if these tubes aren't wore out or something. Lots of carbon in there. Ooh boy, wow. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Here's cylinder 4. It looks like it is saturated with oil in there. Just really coated real bad. Yeah, we got some kind of something leaking somewhere. All right. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to adjust this. All right. Okay, I have here a compression test kit from Harbor Freight. And this is how we're going to do this. So we're going to use the standard right here. This one that's already attached, this head right here, is going to be the right size probably for our cylinder. They're all pretty much a standard, so we'll just go ahead and stick that in there. Yep, it's screwing in. All right, so take this and set it up here. All right, so how we're going to do this is first we're going to screw this down into the spark plug hole, and then we're going to go and crank the engine for about 5 seconds, and this is going to build up pressure in that cylinder, and this gauge will tell us how much pressure we're building up in that cylinder. Now, we don't want the engine to actually try to fire a spark, so in order to keep that from even though the spark plugs are out, it's not going to start, the engine won't start, it's not possible. But you don't want, that's going to be like upwards of 24,000 volts trying to come out of the end of that, and we don't want that. That can only cause problems. So if you look right here, this is the distributor where the spark plug wires plug into. This is it has a metal shaft that goes in here, and it connects to the engine timing, and it rotates. And this right here is where all the electricity comes from. So this right here is your hookup for your distributor, and if we unplug this, then it's not going to send any electricity through. Once again, I mean, if you already know stuff like this, and I know I sound kind of like elementary right here, but I'm kind of doing this, one, for fun, and two, you know, this is my project car, but number two, I'm doing this so, you know, people who have car problems, especially with Hondas, you know, sometimes people get online and they look for videos and stuff on how to fix their car because, you know, maybe they can't afford to take it to a mechanic and spend $400 to have them go in there and have a mechanic, you know, oh, hey, this is unplugged, okay, that'll be $200, you know, they don't, you know, if somebody can watch this video and figure out, hey, this right here needs to be plugged in or you won't get spark and your engine won't start, well, okay, boom, there you go. So I'll probably say that a few more times throughout the course of me making these videos, but I'll leave that alone for the rest of the night as far as, like, you know, why I'm explaining everything in elementary terms. So back to this. We're going to do a compression test to check compression in each one of these cylinders, because when the pistons, it's a 4-cycle engine, so you have the pistons come down and that draws air and fuel into the piston, and then the valves on top close, and then the piston comes up, and that's your compression. And then once it compresses those gases, the spark plug fires and makes an explosion, which forces the piston back down, and that's your power stroke, and that's what makes your car go. And then your piston comes back up, and valves open up to let the exhaust out. So what we're doing here is I'm trying to make sure that that these cylinders are able to make compression on that